say hello to your son and granddaughters for us. We'll talk to you next week.
We will. Look forward to it.
Name dropping. He's the original Zaddy. Name dropping with Jeff Rimmer on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems Fan Guest Hotline. Back page coming up. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got an hour slowdown due to an accident that's in the construction area of westbound 70 on the west side near Hilliard-Rome Road. It's blocking the right lane, causing some stop-and-go traffic from Fisher Road. And we've got a 15-minute delay on southbound 315 from Lane Avenue to Rich Street. This report is sponsored by Take 5 Oil Change. At Take 5 Oil Change, they get it. Time is precious. That's why they make getting your oil changed fast, friendly, and simple. You'll be back on the road in just 10 minutes. No appointments, no waiting room. Just drive in when it works for you. Take 5 Oil Change. The stay in your car, 10-minute oil change. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Men, the summer is here. Longer days, warmer nights, and romance in the air. Intimate dinners, walks on the beach, dancing in the moonlight. But if you have erectile dysfunction, you know it can ruin romance, both for you and the one you love. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health. And if you have ED, don't let another summer go by without getting treated. Because intimacy is one of the greatest things in life. And fear of not being able to perform should not be something you have to deal with. At Tri-State Men's Health, we're ED experts. We've successfully treated tens of thousands of men. Our protocols work when others don't, and we have treatments that are effective in well over 90% of cases. You could even last up to an hour or more and perform like you haven't in years. So call us. Your initial appointment is only $99 and includes blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com.
Common Man here. I've told you about my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. I am back to remind you that if you're thinking about selling your home, it should not cost you 6% to do it. Their premise is almost too good to be true. They sell your home for 1% commission, not 6. That's it. I had to check it out for myself, see if it was legit. I met with the family-run business here in Central Ohio. They will give you everything you expect from any realtor for a whole lot less. This is full service, not discount. They literally do everything that a realtor who charges you 6% is going to do, and probably more. They can do it because they use today's technology, which has made the realtor's job easier, taking photos, signing documents on your phone. And instead of keeping their prices the same like everybody else does, they pass the savings on to you because they know you're going to be happy with the service. Tell a friend, they get more business. Oh, what a novel concept. If I knew about these guys 10 years ago, I would have saved a boatload of money. On average, customers save about 10 grand in commissions. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. Sellfor1%.com.
Cash for Clunkers continues during the Honda Summer Event at Lindsay Honda.
Listen up, Columbus. Cash for Clunkers is big money towards your next ride.
Up to $3,500 minimum for your trade.
Use it for the down payment, negative equity, or keep the cash.
Lease a new 2025 HR-V two-wheel drive LX or 2026 Civic four-door LX for just $299 a month. Zero cash down. Just bring us your clunker. Shop Lindsay Honda, the big Honda store now. For details, visit lindsayhonda.com.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. And if you're gearing up for the big game, don't forget the MVP of desserts, Sanders Chocolate Fudge Bumpy Cake. This legendary treat just made its way to Ohio. Finally! We're talking rich devil's food cake, buttery cream bumps, and a fudge icing that is just unfair. They'd throw a flag on it if it was actually on the field. Bring one to your next tailgate, watch party, or even a team celebration, and you'll be the real hero. Available now at Kroger and Meijer, Sanders Bumpy Cake. It's game day greatness.
Attack and dominate. Morning Juice is on YouTube and 10 TV Plus.
Sponsored by Riverside Bank of Dublin.
Join Bobby Carpenter and Tito weekdays starting at 6 or watch on demand. More Bobby, less commercials. The Fan.
Common Man here. Our friends at Care Heating and Cooling in Lenox are feeling the love. They're doing something extraordinary for Central Ohio families. The Lenox Feel the Love program provides deserving families and individuals with indoor heating and cooling equipment as well as installation at no cost. You can nominate someone who you think is deserving at feelthelove.com. Nominations will be accepted through August 31st. Let's give back to our hometown heroes. Selfless neighbor, maybe who always puts everybody first. Community leaders like teachers, firefighters, and volunteers peers, or just families facing hard times. Whoever you think is worthy, send a nomination. As of 2024, the Field of Love program has completed more than 350 installations with help of dealers like Care Heating and Cooling. Our friends at Lennox donate all the equipment, and Care donates the labor and materials, and the installs are done at no cost. Remember, the deadline is August 31st. Care Heating and Cooling. Call 1-800-COOLING or book an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com when you need a company you can trust.
It's almost Football Friday. All play and no work.
Sponsored by Tansky Sawmill Toyota.
Your home for football, The Fan.
Buckeye Show coming up at the top of the hour. Hey, breaking news. Fox and YouTube TV have reached a short-term agreement while they continue to work towards a long-term deal. What's that mean? That means
Needed that.
if you have YouTube TV and you count on that to get your local Fox station, in this case here it's channel 28, you will have it for the Buckeye game on Saturday. Now, you could have had it anyway by going to get a digital antenna because it's free, it's local, but I know it's a pain in the ass. So you're paying for YouTube TV. They got their stuff together at least for one weekend. I don't know what that does for the next weekend.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to start looking for a new provider here tomorrow. If this didn't get solved, there's a lot of other options out there. And I know we talked before. You can go out and get a digital antenna.
And you
I've
can
got some
listen right
neighbors
here
that
on the
have it.
Fan.
Yeah.
You can play act the game.
Listening on the Fan is key. It is paramount. And a lot of people try to, get on the app, which I recommend that you do because there's a pause feature. Usually there's going to be a lot of lag on the telecast, so you can get that to sync up if you do a little
I'll tell
bit
you
of
what,
tinkering.
the thing
It's
that
pretty
has
beautiful.
changed for me, the way that I watch Buckeye games, is your ability to pause live TV.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because back in the day, you would have to deal with lag or delay if you wanted to listen to the radio, your local radio, and watch the national feed. But now you can just sync it up yourself. It's beautiful.
Well, and it's also a beautiful thing. I'm not talking about how you sync it up with Paul and Jim, but when you're talking about other games and you can let the real action get ahead a little bit, if you have discipline with not having to be attached to your phone for the entire day, because you'll see some alerts there. But I love to get maybe 15, 20 minutes behind, and then I can just zip ahead of the commercials, and then I'm just moving through a football
See, I feel
game.
like I'm cheating when I do that.
I'll do that. I do that a lot with golf, too, because the golf broadcast is really, really long. I'm just really, really hungry. I just want to get to the good parts of the golf. Say that back nine
here's what I'm
on
thinking.
a Saturday or Sunday. Like, that's the good stuff I'll watch and then let it ride. But the early round coverage, I'll just kind of skip through to key moments.
I have dementia. I admit it. But if I'm watching something like that where I'm 20 minutes behind something live, sporting event like that,
You just can't handle it.
I can't get it out of the back of my mind that there's a greater than 0% chance that aliens have landed on the field. Just like 10 minutes before.
And they have taken Jeremiah Smith back.
I'm just saying.
Like they got their guy.
Like
'Cause he is
something
one.
has happened, and I'm just not there yet. I can't get that out of my mind.
Yeah, you have to have discipline.
No, that's a me problem, buddy.
No, I understand that, though. You've got to be okay with being behind the rest of the world. But if we're not talking about the Ohio State game, I want to make it clear, not talking about the Ohio State game in any way, shape, or form. I think that's a communal thing. That is Central Ohio. That's all of Ohio. That's in our blood. We kind of watch
you gotta
that
watch
together.
it live.
Yeah, we kind of watch that together.
Especially a big game like this. Look, Grambling State next week.
Whatever.
If you want to go out and run some errands,
I
and that's what
understand.
we're here for on the radio. But a big game like this, you should have the radio on in
Absolutely.
the house, sync it up to the TV. Our pregame coverage starts 6:30 here on the Fan. Back page.
The back page.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
Seeing a bunch of different things out there. I liked this tweet from the Big Ten Network. They were talking with Jerry DiNardo, who's done work for them forever. They go around and they make their campus visits, so they get in-depth into all the Big Ten teams. And he had jotted down on his notepad when he was here about the offensive line for Ohio State, but more specifically, their new coach and how that unit has been coached. And I said this before, back when I was still doing the Buckeye Show, back when I was banging before the switch happened, I would go over there for some spring football and some of the media appearances Tyler Bowen was one of the first guys I had a quick little conversation with, a private conversation with off to the side, just talking about some past experiences where he spent some time in Maryland, spent some time at Virginia Tech, some places that I'd been near before. Very cool guy, and you could tell, everybody I think around the program could tell that they hit a good one with this hire, and we're going to find out. This is the first year where these guys are about to go into battle, and it starts with a big game against Texas, and it's not just about the talent that they've got in this room right now. It's immediately the recruiting that he started to do. I mean, you go back and take a look at some of the recruits in this upcoming class for Ohio State.
We have
some
not
of the Ohio
seen
recruits.
Quality like that.
No, but Tyler Bowen has come
on
in
the offensive line for a long
and
time.
He has gotten this Ohio State message out maybe better than the last couple of guys are able to do, or just has a way to connect to some of these young athletes. And I think it's a good point by Jerry. Everybody around Ohio State is speaking very highly of Tyler Bowen and the work that he's doing. So I'm excited for that. I also see that they are going to be handing out, we're talking about all these new traditions, right?
Yeah.
New things. Big thing for Ross Bjork. We've got the towel that's going to be out
you
there.
got to wave
baby.
those towels, baby.
100,000 of them free at the home opener for Texas. They say bring it back every game and be a part of the tradition. You going to wave that towel? Terrible towel style?
First of all, if
At
you
the
really
shoe?
wanted to take off, give people a new towel every single week.
Oh, absolutely.
Because you got people coming in. There are people who didn't go to the week before. Not everybody goes to every single game.
And depending on what the theme is, I mean, I'm okay with some of the themes. Again, we can do a blackout occasionally. I
You
just
have a
say
black towel. You can have a white towel, scarlet, gray, all kinds of different towels.
I just say keep those uniform games away from the traditional ones.
I'm with you.
Even like Texas, Penn State, Michigan, do the uniform games like when the Bobcats are coming in. You're going to have a night game. Do a blackout then.
Buckeye shows up next. Hey, tomorrow I take over the fans' social media accounts.
Last day
all
for the social media accounts.
We're going to get kicked off the internet. I don't care. We'll see you tomorrow. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're looking at a 25-minute delay due to a crash that's blocking two left lanes on southbound 270 on the west outer belt between Tuttle Crossing Boulevard and Cemetery Road. Emergency crews are on scene, causing slower traffic from 161. And we've got stop-and-go traffic causing a 5-minute delay on westbound 670 between Grandview Avenue and I-70. This report is sponsored by Put-in-Bay Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau. Look out for Put-in-Bay, the island getaway you've been waiting for. Be it a day or a weekend, you can enjoy all sorts of shops, dining, and entertainment. Plan your perfect trip today at visitputinbay.com. Put-in-Bay, an everyday island getaway. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Common Man here for Jermaine Lexus of Dublin and Easton. It's the last month for the Golden Opportunity Sales Event. That means you get special APRs with 3.99% up to 60 months on their most popular models. Lease payments as low as $419 per month. Also, plenty of pre-owned L-certified vehicles are on the lot with rates as low as 5.75%. If you're in the market, please stop in and see my guys. Jermaine Lexus, 2 locations to serve you, Dublin and Easton. Check them out online, jermainelexus.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Runyon from Runyon Dental Group. Are you missing teeth or do you have uncomfortable dentures? Dental implants can not only transform your smile, they can restore your confidence and allow you to eat those foods you love that you've been missing. When I was in my early 30s, I was in a similar situation needing complex dental work and dental implants. I understand all the emotions that you're feeling because I've been the patient and I know that we can help you. Schedule a free consultation today at runyondentalgroup.com. That's runyondentalgroup.com.
Busy schedule? This is Ryan Krieger, and Krieger Ford has you covered. Krieger Ford offers pickup and delivery, or our mobile service van will come right to you. It's fast, easy, and hassle-free. Schedule your appointment today only at KriegerFord.com.
Truck drivers, have you been searching for a more reliable driving job? Get the paychecks and predictability you need as a Schneider driver. Schneider's large selection of driving jobs means you can get the home time that suits your schedule. Choose from daily, weekly, monthly, or sometime in between. Plus, Schneider drivers have access to great benefits with a 401k match and a 24/7 support team. Get the keys to a better driving job. Search openings near you and apply now at SchneiderJobs.com.
Then you are under siege. The minute you hit adult hood, stress, bad sleep, junk food, screens, pressure, it all chips away at your testosterone, your energy, and your confidence. But no one tells you that. And no one tells you the benefit of screening early when you're younger. Research has found that maintaining optimal hormone levels prevents severe men's health issues later in life. At Columbus Men's Clinic, we fight for you. The tired dad, the high performers running on fumes, the gym grinders, the man whom online pills have failed. This is for every man, young and old. Forget pills from apps or emails. You need a real medical provider, a clinic that'll fight like hell to get you back in the saddle. Guys, the future is local. Real clinics, real specialists, real answers. Testosterone results in minutes, not days. Columbus Men's Clinic's friendly staff is on standby, ready to tackle your ED, your low T, and enhance your life. Call right now, 614-300-7400, or go to columbusmensclinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic, making it happen.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Twin Peaks Scratch Kitchen scores every time. Dig into hand-smashed burgers, chef-inspired flatbreads, and more at your local lodge.
Hey Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family-owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL. 614-962-7355 or selltohometeam.com.
Big summer savings at Logan Services. Take up to 50% off an air conditioner with the purchase of a furnace. Why wait? Get a free estimate on Trane because it's hard to stop a Trane. A system for every home and budget. Logan Services.
At Baths R Us, we believe home improvement is life improvement, and that starts with the team who brings your vision to life. Our installers aren't just skilled, they're experts.
This is who we are. This is what we do all day, every day.
Right now, get $1,500 off a shower or tub replacement, or $3,000 off a full bathroom remodel. Plus, low to no monthly payments. Call 380-225-BATH to schedule your free estimate, or go to bathsrus.com, 380-225-2284. Baths R Us.